Welcome to this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. I'm Denzel Johnson.
And I'm Nikki Gilday. After last week's episode at the Santa Clara Celebrity Golf Tournament, we're back in the University Suite to get you caught up in the latest in Bronco sports.
That's right, Nikki, and we'll kick this week's episode off with Bronco baseball coming off a huge West Coast Conference Series win over the weekend.
This year, a little bit less run in the field for Coons as the 1-2 pitch is hit on a line out to left center. Braff going back, dives, and makes the catch. That is an outstanding play by T.J. Braff.
The Broncos started last week with a 1-0 victory over Stanford at Sunken Diamond. Ryan Budnick's 10th inning homer broke a scoreless tie and helped the Broncos sweep the season series against the Cardinal for the first time since 1974. Over the weekend, the team swept Portland on the road, which included a 5-run ninth inning as part of an 8-6 victory on Sunday.
The Broncos play a midweek game at San Jose State Tuesday night before heading into a Thursday through Saturday series against BYU. The Broncos can make a push for the WCC Championship if they sweep the Cougars, if USF sweeps LMU, and Pepperdine wins just one game against Gonzaga. Let's all come out and support the baseball team as we pack Schott Stadium over the weekend.
Men's golfer Hayden Shea is one of 10 individual qualifiers for the 2015 NCAA Division I Men's Golf Championship. He will compete Thursday through Saturday in San Diego at the Farms Golf Club. Shea's standout season includes 4 top 10 finishes, as well as the West Coast Conference Freshman of the Year award.
Men's rowing takes part in the Western Sprints Regatta this weekend with hopes of qualifying for the IRA National Championships. Michael Brewer and Ian Crutchlow are coming off a first-team all-WIRA performance at their last event, and Coach Farwell was named Coach of the Year. Congratulations to the oarsmen and Coach Farwell, and good luck this weekend.
Women's rowing will compete at the Conference Championships in Gold River, California this weekend. The team won a silver medal in the pair race at the WIRA Championships in late April.
Track ran at the West Coast Last Chance Open over the weekend, where Grayson Murphy ran a time of 10:41.68 to best her own school record in the 3,000-meter steeplechase. She was one of several Broncos to have personal bests on the weekend. Next up, the team heads to Portland for the Portland Twilight over the weekend.
And that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap.
Take a look at EYEBRONCO's work from the past 7 days. Go Broncos.
Nikki, tell us about the team's focus for the next 4 weeks.
So we've been focusing a lot on eye work, and John likes to say focus on the things that tell you what to do. So it's really just focusing on the passer's platform and then the setter and then the hitter and just watching. So we're really working on our eye work.
I understand that you were with the Cavaliers once when LeBron was there. Is that true?
Yeah, I spent my first 3 years coaching in the NBA in Cleveland, which were his last 3 years, the first go-around in Cleveland. So that was my first time in the NBA there.
Are there any interesting stories you could tell us about him?
You know, one of the things I say to most people is he doesn't sleep. He's the most energetic person that I've ever met. We used to go and work out before practice extremely early.
So, Coach, I know you're involved with Santa Clara University, and you come back a lot, and I really do appreciate that, as I know my team does, seeing you at our practices, at some of our games, and just being around, just being a friendly face to see. So I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite thing about Santa Clara?
Well, there are a lot of things. You know, I came here in 1963 really as a graduate of San Jose State. I played at San Jose State, which is, in those days, we were big rivals, played twice a year.
Okay.
And both student bodies were, you know, heckling one another. And yeah, and I'm saying, what am I doing at Santa Clara? But it's an interesting question because right away, the people here really attracted me. Students, they're so competitive, you know, in terms of what they were doing in the classroom, but the type of youngsters that you have here, that's what really attracted me. But I had great teachers, the priests, the coaching staff. I just fell in love with Santa Clara, and I never left.
I get asked all the time who was the toughest guy I ever played against, and who hit me the hardest, and the answer is always Ronnie Lott in his first training camp, because he was trying to establish himself, and Bill Walsh finally had to kind of call him off and say, stop hurting all our players. You're sending everybody to the training room.
It's so different than a year ago. A year ago, we were talking about how to build culture, how to train, how to just compete, and now we're just focused on how we're going to get better so we can execute at a higher level.